What's up, Royals? Welcome back to Tonetrasgarden. I'm Tonetra and you are in my garden right now. Today we are transplanting tomatoes because it's time to get them in the ground. In San Antonio, zone 8B, our springs are very short. It gets hot very quickly, so it is past our last frost date. It is okay to go ahead and transplant. I don't see any nights getting under 40, so I think we should be good. Not the best temperatures, but it will work. It will work. I have this raised bed back here that I'm gonna put one tomato plant in there, aroma. And then I have my other raised bed, my larger raised bed on this other side. I'm thinking I'm gonna put 3 tomato plants. We'll see. I'm thinking about putting 3 tomato plants in this raised bed. I might be able to fit 4. I'll have to see. My trellising is sturdy, but I don't know if it's sturdy enough for 4, but I might try it. I just might. We need to put in some basil in here, some marigolds in here. So we're gonna do some transplanting today. It is raining, but it's the perfect day to do this because it gets very sunny in San Antonio, and for transplanting, I think this is the best weather so that they can get settled into their new homes and it's not too much heat on them. So we're gonna do that today, rain or shine. Let's get to it. Here in my little seed starting area, my garden desk, plenty of basil. I have my marigolds, my tomatoes. I'm gonna save these herbs for my herb container that I'm going to make a video over, so I'll wait on those. We have some purple basil. I think this is lemon basil. And we have some sunflowers. I wanted to try to put an okra plant in a raised bed, but I'm not sure if I'm going to have space. So we have our tomatoes in. I did use bone meal and some tomato vegetable and garden fertilizer, and I put 2 Roma tomatoes in here. I tried to stake this down into the soil, but I might use some fabric stakes to kind of stake those in the little bars in here underneath the soil, just in case it gets windy. But if I need extra support, I'll just put another one on top of here and zip tie it. But yeah, that's the setup. That's what we're looking like. But I think that's gonna be tall enough for the tomato plants, plenty tall enough. So I decided on Roma tomatoes for this because Roma tomatoes are determinate, so they get a certain size and then they produce all their fruit, and then that's the end of their life cycle. In some cases, they do continue to produce more sometimes, just depending on the weather. I've had that happen. It produced like all year long. So I don't know how true it is, but that's what they say. So 2 determinate tomato plants in this raised bed. This is my biggest raised bed that I have. The other raised bed is a kid raised bed. or just for, you know, whatever you want to use it for. But over the years, oh my goodness, since I've been gardening, the soil quality has improved so much. It's just nice and soft. I did fluff this soil just a bit, but the soil is just so good. I am so happy with the progress of this raised bed. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and pop in some tomatoes. I might do a pepper in this raised bed. I won't put it out yet because it's still a little cold, but I'm definitely gonna do 3 tomato plants for sure. And then I'll just fill in the rest of everything else with whatever's gonna fit. I might put some beans in here too. So let's go ahead and do that. So the tomatoes that I'll be planting in this bed are Sun Sugar and Juliet, and both of these are indeterminate tomatoes. So these will grow to an indeterminate height until they are killed by frost. Okay, so I took out the plant markers out of my seed trays and stuck them in the ground, and then I was confused on what plant is what, so it might be a surprise. I wanted Sun Sugar in the middle and 2 Juliets on either side, so we will see when they start to grow which ones are which. Okay, so I'm done planting up this large raised bed for today. I think I got some pretty good stuff in there. I just need to water it in, but let me go ahead and show you guys what I put in the bed. So I have 3 tomato plants, indeterminate. I have the sun sugar in the middle and the 2 Juliets on the outsides. I put some zinnias here. Beans are in there. Those should be popping up. I have basil, purple basil, and just regular basil, marigolds, purple basil, regular basil, and then I have beans throughout the front of this. So we still have this whole area that doesn't really have anything in it. This area doesn't get much sun during this time, so I'm just trying to figure out what I could put there that's not going to take up too much, you know, nutrients from my tomato plants. I was thinking about putting a elephant ear there, but those roots get huge and they just take up a lot of nutrients, so I'm not sure. I do want to put something shady there and hopefully it'll do well. So yeah, this is how it's looking. Super cute. We'll check back soon. And over here, I did pop some more basil in and a marigold in the corner for the tomatoes. And once this starts to grow a little bit more, I'll put a trellis up here for that. So, oh, we have our cucumbers that popped up. We might have one more popping up soon, so we'll see, but we got 2, so that's good. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. I will keep you updated on these raised beds. I still have to plant my son's raised bed. He has carrots in it right now, so I'm gonna let him pull those up, and then we'll get his planted with cucumbers and cantaloupe and a few other things. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, Royals.